"Hey Dad, don't forget the bowl of water for the reindeer." These were usually the last words I heard from my boys as they prepared to go to bed after fighting sleep for hours on Christmas Eve. I made sure they saw me get a large bowl from under the sink and fill it full of water. I placed the bowl next to the back door and said, "I'll put it by the swing set in the backyard before I go to bed." My words seemed to give them peace of mind and signaled to them it was time to slide into bed. Once in bed, I usually heard the traditional, "Don't forget to wake us up so we can see Santa when he is in the house." "Will do," I cheerfully replied, hoping this would be the end of any and all conversations for this special night. Of course, cookies were baked earlier and placed on a large plate with a crayon printed multicolored note stating this treat was for Santa. I made sure at least 2 1/2 cookies and most of the milk had disappeared before sunup. The note in my upper robe pocket reminded me to empty most of the reindeer water for that added touch of realism. Now I can laugh, but way back many years ago, I was a fright when 4 a.m. rolled around and still had a big and small presents to assemble. Trying to put together a 10-speed bike or a Radio Flyer red wagon in the attic where I couldn't be heard or seen was quite an adventure. Yes, it was actually a case of a couple of bolts or screws missing to complete the present assembly, but somehow I got through it. After many minutes of trying to read and follow the instructions, I wadded them up and threw them in the attic corner to join with last year's directions and instructions. I finally resorted to what I did every year. I went to the picture on the box. Now I know why my vision started to complicate assembly way back then. I'm pretty sure it was because of the guy helping me. His name was Jack Daniels or Jim Beam. I really can't remember. It's been so long ago. And I wish I had to do it all again this year, with or without Jack or Jim's help. I may have had a few cookies to eat after coming down from the attic, but I don't remember ever drinking any of the reindeer water. Ho, ho, ho.